Alright, I decided to go back in for Percival. He's just very good. Similar to Gelda, where a regular sort of banner character, so feels like I should 6-6. Although Gelda had her own reasons. Like, for example, Percival is really good, but his ult is alright. Gelda, it was more of a case of the ult was so important because it was a tiebreaker a lot of the times. If you were in a Gelda versus Gelda match, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you end the match because your Gelda got the ult and you had the higher HP buff on that ult. Maybe the ult doesn't even kill the other Gelda, but because you got the bigger HP buff for your following attacks, then you win. Like that, it was really annoying. I think right now, if you play Gelda, you know that doesn't happen as much, but man, when Gelda first came out, that happens so often. That, yeah. But Percival, I just really like him. I mean, his ult, I've used his ult at 2-6. So my Percival right now is 2-6. I ended up I did one rotation. I got one at the 300 mark. You know, the guarantee SSR. It's pretty nice. And then the pity, right? And a 2-6 Percival actually one-shot in Escanor. 2-6. That's pretty good. Now, he did have things going for it, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, all the allies were dead. So he had a plus 300% crit damage. And I put the target debuff on him first. Even though how Percival works, once you do a single target, you put like a target debuff on him. And that makes, after 2 single targets, I believe it increases damage of single targets by 50%. I'll need to actually... It's a little confusing. Sick, mono. It's a little confusing how the debuff actually works. But... LR Liz right there. This banner, I mean, this banner's not that bad. I mean, I just put like 2 monos so far, which not the greatest character, but you have LR Liz. Yeah, Green Elat, this Green King, the Green DN. The Green DN is very good to have, so... I'm definitely gonna make a video on if people should summon once it's about to release on... Dude, I can't. Yeah, give me more monos, man. Once it's about to release on Global. But, I mean, I think the banner is very good. If you don't have LR Liz, it's not like it's guaranteed. Oh, it actually is, actually. You can pick her at the 600 mark. Would it be worth picking LR? I mean, if you don't have her, it might be worth it. It might actually be worth it. It's such a valuable character. Like here. At the end, you can pick any character from the banner, including LR Liz. It is a very valuable character. Seems like this rotation is a bit of a dud, huh? I'm only doing 2 for this video, and I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna summon anymore, because this is a regular banner character. I'm sure I'm gonna 6-6 him soon. Although, has Gelda come back yet? No. So... Gotta keep that in mind, right? I think with these really sought-after regular banner characters they're making, they're gonna make it annoying to bring back. Like, only now DN is coming back. Didn't DN release, like... Ooh, nice. Okay, I thought, dude, this is gonna be a whole dud rotation. That's unfortunate. Nice. Got him right there. What month did DN come out? Was it February? Let me pull up the banner list here. Let's pick him, make sure we pick him. There it is. There it is. GP schedule. Let's see. 2024. Yeah, February. We are in May. Only now she's coming back, so... I mean, the end, I guess technically the end is a seasonal, but do seasonals even mean something these days? Like, really think about it. They proclaim any regular banner character as a seasonal on a whim. Like regular banner is not even a thing anymore, really, because back in the day, well, back in my day, what that meant was as soon as the banner's over, the character would go to SSR tickets. Just like that. And that was one of the best things about the game. Oh, I actually don't have him 6-6, I don't think. That was one of the coolest things, because if you saved your SSR tickets, and there was like a really good banner character, you could skip it, and then maybe get them with SSR tickets. But unfortunately, at some point, I don't remember what banner it was exactly, but they stopped doing that. What they first started doing was they stopped making regular banner characters. They just stopped. Every character was a seasonal. Every single banner was either a festival, collab, or seasonal for like a long time. Another alarm. And then they started trickling in regular banners again, but they wouldn't go to the SSR tickets because we got predisposed, or OC. Yeah, it was either festival, collab, seasonal, or OC, which OC also doesn't go to SSR tickets. Again, they just don't. So, ooh, king. I think I have 1-6. Oh, there it is. I don't mind. He's still a decent character. So the label of seasonal doesn't mean that much, considering like Gelda is supposedly a regular banner character, I guess. But is she in SSR tickets? She sure ain't, you know? She's in SR tickets, I think. Is she? Let me take a look. She might not be. Because they also stopped doing that. This is unknown yet. Yeah, she's not here. They still do it for, like, OCs they don't care about, like Scotty, right? But, yeah, she's a regular banner character, supposedly, and she's not here. You know, like, what's seasonal about Gelda? Nothing. Like, she's just a regular character, but yeah, that label is meaningless nowadays. They're just as exclusive as festivals, essentially. They do have a higher rate at launch, right? But after they release, are they gonna come back at some point? Sure. Do we know when? Hell no. Hell no, we don't. So, you know, Gelda hasn't come back, and she's probably gonna come back on a banner like this. Like, if you notice, you know, they had seasonals in the anniversary banner, but not King in the end, nor LR Liz. That's probably because they wanted to put in this banner so that you had to like spread your summons, right? They are seasonals, but they are being put in this banner. So, I need to pull one. And then he's 6-6, but if I don't pull him at the end, I'm not summoning anymore. That's I told myself I'm gonna do 2 rotations, I'm not doing more. He's gonna be 5-6 and it's gonna look ugly. That 5-6 instead of the 6-6. It is what it is. Oh, ask her. Yes! Both times on the 570 mark. That's funny. Both times. Not complaining. 2 rotations. 3 rotations for a 6-6. I've had worse. 1800 gems for a 6-6. I've sure had worse. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. He's a human. I was concerned about him being unknown, because, I mean, if you've seen the story, it could have gone either way. But I'm glad he's human. Alright, so I wanted to reiterate before we go back in to the gameplay. You don't need dupes for him. If you pull for this banner, if you just get one, out. You do not need to keep summoning. This guy does not need dupes. But I will say this, right? You know, Arthur team, there's actually now 2 ways you can play. You can go second. If you use him on the mono green team with super high HP, you can go second. I've done it with my full UR gear showcase if you missed that out. It's a really good team. But since we gave him, he's at 72,000 CC, even though he's not a festival, right? That's pretty good. And we're gonna go in on a high CC team here. I mean, this team is not going to be out CCing full UR teams. It is what it is. Like, the UR festivals just have absurd CC, but right now Arthur is looking a bit better. Because if you were using Naofumi with Arthur, you were pretty much expecting to go second, right? Like, Naofumi is great, but he doesn't have, especially in geared, because you have to use him with defense gear. I guess you don't have to. You could just run him with normal gear, but... What is this? I'm looking back. What is this? Demon King, Ascanor, and Melee. That is an interesting team. I'll say that. I will say that. Well, let me actually pull up, so... I want to take a look here at the CC list. Where is Percival? Honestly, Percival's a bit lower than expected, so... I guess he makes sense. He is the highest non-festival, non-collab CC in the game. Non-LR as well. LR is also a different story. Let's do this. Guess I can show for a second here. So right here, you know what happens. I'm gonna win the match, but this is the list, right? So number 1 is Ascanor. I mean, number 1 and 2 are Ascanor and Arthur. They're both on your team, so that's pretty good, right? And then you have like Meliodas, some LRs. Vittoria is the highest non-festival non-LR, but she is a collab. So I'm guessing collabs are in like a different scale than regular banner units, because you can see while scrolling down this list here, you have Liz, which is, you know, festival, another collab unit, right? Recent collab, but still collab. LR, festival, LR, festival, collab. I guess collab units are higher, but you gotta keep in mind, these collab units don't have full cosmetics. Especially if you're free to play. If you're a free to play player, do you have full cosmetics on these characters? They're paid only. You don't, right? And then you have Perce, my boy Percy, Gelda, and then some more collabs. Roxy, super high up. I don't know why she has so much to see. Higher than the one ultimate. And then the list goes on, right? I just thought that was interesting. How, oh, this guy is very low. But I guess he doesn't need, right? He's a PvE character. The guy from, I said solo leveling on the other video. The guy from Tower of God. Hey man, they're both manhwa, and that's it. I mean, I guess that's the only thing linking them. A goddess team. So I mean, triple UR is still gonna be like higher. Whatever, right? What can you do? But this is no slouch, because Ascanor and Arthur are the 2 highest CC characters in the game. And then Percival is, again, the highest non-LR, non-festival, non-collab, specific, I guess, but like, he is, so... He is a bit higher than Gelda. And I'm thinking they might give us a free Percival outfit. There was, I guess I can bring this up, sure. There was a tweet they made on the official Grand Cross page of some outfits made by the mangaka. I think they're from the mangaka. I guess I shouldn't say things I don't know, but I think they are because it's in his art style. Humans has had a good run, man. I mean, people were talking smack about humans when Gelda came out, but like even when Gelda came out, humans were still dominating. They really were. Let's bring this back again. Right here. Oh, make sure we select. Not Tristan, dude. Tristan should have got a Holy Relic, man, on this part too. Right here. Oh, a special illustration for everyone. Illustration, they don't say it's gonna be like free outfits, but they've done this before, and then we got the free outfits from it, so I hope they give my boy Percival a free outfit. They might not do it right now, because it just came out, so they want people to buy the outfits, but maybe after his banner leaves, they might give it. Or maybe next week, you know, we'll see. I mean, just from the team having Ascanor, it's already great. I mean, I do really like what they did here with Percival and Ascanor because last year, right, I think I've already talked about this in a video, I don't know which. Well, last year they released Bon. Dude, last year sucked, man. Like, let's be honest. If you think, right, Bon pre-buff was like the definitive version of Bon to begin with, right? That was how they intended to release the character. Pre-buff Bon. And then the part 2 unit had nothing to do with him. It was a Demons plus Goddess back unit. What? I know part 2 anniversaries don't usually have something to do with the character, like first anniversary. We had Droll as part 2. By the way, if you weren't there back then, if you weren't playing during the first anniversary, that was a joke we had. Like, we YouTubers and people like on the community Discord would be joking, like, imagine if Droll was part 2. Because we didn't have a Droll until then, but it's like, he's a cool character, don't get me wrong, but he's not part 2 anniversary worthy, in my opinion. Cool character, for sure. Jotaro voice actor. Whatever, right? But like, that was the joke we had, and they actually did it. First anniversary was a joke. Second anniversary, I guess we had Excalibur Arthur pre-anniversary, so I wouldn't count those. That wasn't part 2. What was part 2 of the second anniversary? Was it so irrelevant I just don't remember? Maybe, huh? I guess I'll look it up, but like, doesn't bode well that I just don't remember. Not gonna lie. I have no clue who it was. Dude, of course I don't remember who the second part of the second anniversary was. It was this guy. How was I supposed to remember this? It's Blue Hawk and Oslo. What does that have to do with Purgatory Bond? Please, someone tell me, right? It has nothing to do with it. And then, third anniversary, we had Liz, right? Where is it? Where is she? Oh, she's a goddess, what I'm saying. I went to humans. I went to humans because I was actually looking for the part 2. But we had a Light Liz, which was already, you know, it is Liz, so that was cool, but like, she wasn't the most exciting unit. She just wasn't that OP for an anniversary compared to like first anniversary. Liz was game breaking, Purgatory Bombs game breaking. Like, Liz was good, right? And then part 2, part 2 of the anniversary was Red Brynhilder. Please, what does it have to do with? Why are these characters anniversary? Part 2 of anniversary. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. This is the first anniversary where part 2 is actually good. I would say Tristan is cool. Tristan was cool. It was a good part 2. That was the first, actually, like, he is part 2 anniversary worthy, for sure. But it had nothing to do with the main character. Nothing. Nothing to do. This is great. The anniversary character is hype. It's Ascanor, and the Part 2 anniversary character is hype because it's the, you know, protagonist of the new series, and they're on the same team. What planning can do, right? I guess some people can make the argument that not being on the same team is actually good, because then you don't have to summon for both. And I would say that's fair. That's fair. But I would rather the new character be on the best team in the game than in like a random team like Goddesses, which wasn't that good last year. Goddesses have had a rough run. So I haven't made a video on Now For Me with Percival yet, because Percival ends up being a back unit, so it's a little weird, but I will, because I think it's a good combo. Like, Now For Me is still really great. Oh, he's going for Percival. He knows. But he's tanky. He has so much HP. He is tanky. Guess I'll just go for this, honestly. Do I trust that the AoE, the 2 AoEs kill him? I guess. And he focused more on killing Percival than getting the Arthur passive going, so I don't think should be worried about Arthur at all. Really? He didn't have the damage cap, did he? No. Yeah. Look, Percival in the back. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. It's what I'm talking about. But then, like, I don't know, not using LR Liz to use Now For Me, it's gonna lower your CC a lot, so. And that's the difference, right? Like here. So, in Gear, that was actually running this last time, right? And this team can go second. You put damage reduction card set, or the better yet, the humans card set that I don't have, not the attack one, the HP one. They all have True Awakening, so they innately have 10% damage reduction from that. Plus, you know, Percival damage reduction. Then you have a shitload of HP, 30%, and then you put the HP food, there's another 14%. So much HP. This team rocks, and it can go second. Like, this team is meant to go second, because you ain't using this character and going first, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, that's about it.